program, Dish of Life Extra, is on air again. Today, we're going to be talking about our primary food. Last week, I remember having discussed on what are the bases for diseases and why is primary food very important. And why is it that most of us will leave it out in looking for whatever we need to do to bring people back to health. So this morning, we're going to talk about one of the major primary foods that we have that impinges on our health or on our health. So you're welcome today. Our primary food, as been stated in our last discussion, are those things that are so pertinent in our lives that impinges on our health and in health. These are what we call psychosomatic illnesses whenever they, impinge on it. There are the illnesses caused by our state of mind, a reference to our body. These illnesses ranges from common headache, fever, other pains, intestinal abnormalities, to diabetes, hypertension, and even autoimmune diseases, cancers, and eventual death. Yes, you heard that right, death. Has it ever occurred to us that some people die without any traceable illness? However, the illness could be traceable to the primary food of such an individual. One of the four basic primary foods we shall discuss today is relationship. Has it ever occurred to us that any unguided interactions between our families, our lovers, our brothers and sisters, husbands and wives, can lead to a nidus of problems that may remain with us throughout our lifetime? These illnesses will be so difficult to treat by doctors and other healthcare practitioners, since it is not so obvious where the source of the illness emanates from. All the medical tests in the world will not be able to trace the cause of such hypertension that is primary food related. Neither can any drug have any effect on it. We call some of this hypertension that you hear of, we call them essential hypertension. Now, essential hypertension means an hypertension that the cause is unknown. That is for those days. Now we know that there are some hypertensive occurrences that are not unknown, but we now know that they are primary food in origin. Relationship is such an important aspect of our life that we can associate it with most of our recalcitrant illnesses or chronic diseases that many correct diagnoses, correct medications will not be able to cure. Relationship with our parents and near siblings are the most problematic, since we hardly ever want to think or remember or discuss them because we see them as part of our distant past or our upbringing. However, they remain with us as a shadow, slowly gnawing or eating up our organs and systems, leading to many chronic diseases that are recalcitrant to treatment. The psychological impact of wrong parenthood can be so devastating on those innocent children who are now grown to be adults, with loads of past shadows haunting them, with obvious physical diseases that may not be associated with events of their childhood. They will not be able to even think about it. Even the doctor may not be able to think about it. Their primary food has already been developed on a wrong foundation, which has now resulted in the crack and probably collapse of the life built on it. Ironically, when the life built on it collapses, many innocent people partake in the suffering. Take an instance of an abused child who ends up eating all those who look like the one who abused him or her. The rush of inappropriate hormones in their system whenever they remember or sees the one who caused it can result in both acute illnesses that can eventually lead to chronic diseases. These are the things that we're talking about in primary food. Take another story of a lady who was emotionally abused by her father. When she eventually grows up, every man that looks, talks, or even has slight attitude of her father sends the wrong signal into her system, even if she has nothing to do with the man. Such people become so hostile towards an innocent person simply because of the wrong primary food based on the past relationship with her father. This situation becomes a signaling pillar which she uses to evaluate every man that she comes across, either as friends, lovers, or just a co-worker. As she gets hot with the presence of such person, so does the people around her feel her anger. This situation keeps repeating itself until the stress hormone keeps damaging the organs within her with its excess circulation. When this individual develops any of the organic diseases or problems, the hormone level keeps exacerbating the destruction, and this can lead to physical diseases like diabetes mellitus, cardiomyopathies, hypertension, and the rest of them, including autoimmune diseases like rheumatoid arthritis, celiac diseases, type 1 diabetes, and so on. What we have gotten wrong in this is that we have not been able to find out what part of his primary food is in problem. The relationship between husband and wife can also degenerate to become a primary food insufficiency. A woman who is depressed in any relationship can develop damaging depression and lack of self-esteem. Combination of these can lead to severe physical manifestation of unexplained GIT. So, GIT problem like constipation, diarrhea, peptic ulcer, different of headache, body ache due to lack of good sleep. She can develop cardiac problems due to fear of uncertainty of the future of such a relationship. So, the primary food is the major problem that is our problem. And when this type of a patient is taken to a hospital, the only thing the doctor will look after are the physical things that are out, or if it's a diabetes or it is any other one. That is what the doctor will look after, and that is what he will tend to treat. We are talking about primary food, and the ones we're talking about today is relationship. Relationship is one of the greatest primary food of man that can affect his health. It is still the dish of life. Extra coming to you from Vision FM 92.1 in Abuja. My people, this is where we teach people how to get away from wherever they are health-wise and to where they want to be health-wise and in lifestyle. So as I was saying, relationship is not only on the woman's side, it can also be on the man. If there's an imbalance in the primary food of the man, lack of good communication between wife and husband can set up a circle of doom for the man. So if the man does not have good communication, attitude or good communication processes with his wife, there's a tendency for such a man to develop problems. And this problem will be even noted amongst his friends, amongst his family members. But he will not be able to discuss with them because he will be afraid that they can call him a weakling. So he will not be able to discuss with them. He will keep this thing on and he will start suffering internally. He may end up having a mental breakdown or change of character. Change of character like taking to drinking alcohol, smoking, and thinking that he can take solace in these things. While this is going on with him, the wife may not even know that she's a major problem of the husband's issues. She thinks that she's defending her territory so that nobody else can have access to the husband. But then the man is losing it. My brothers and sisters, the only way to cure primary food insufficiency or imbalance is to seek for those who know about primary food imbalance, like the health coaches. That's what we call them. Health coaches are those who can listen to your stories and non-judgmental in what they hear from you and lead you out of your self-inflicted pains and agony. This is me, Dr. Semiyu OlaGolden. You can actually contribute to this program, or you can send me an SMS on the number that I'm going to call for you now. 080-3566-3815. If you have any question about whatever I've presented so far, both on this program and the one that I've already done in the past weeks, you're free to send your SMS to that number. The number is 080-3566-3815. So, as we're saying, I'm going to continue where I just stopped. This new habit of the man can continue to damage his system. The alcoholic, consumption, the cigarette smoking, and other things can lead to physical health damages. When all these are going on, the best a health practitioner can do is to treat the physical manifestation. This will not work because it's like cutting the branches of a tree that you intend to uproot. So if you want to uproot a tree and you're cutting the branches and the trunk, definitely you can't get to anywhere. So my people, sometimes even we, the doctors, the nurses, and other health practitioners, we remove illnesses from our clients quite okay, but we forget that we have not returned them to health yet. The man that has been treated of hypertension, diabetes, cardiomyopathy, etc., we go back to the same problem that set it up at initial. It is not, treated. So my people, may I give you a little bit of time? I can see somebody calling me on the number I called now, but that number should be SMS. But the one you can call on the studio is 080-911-27352. 080-911-27352. Or 080-2514-0627. These are the ones you can call live now, and I'll be answering you. Hello?
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning. What's your name?
My name is John. I'm calling from Jali.
John, you're welcome. Yes, go ahead.
Yes, like a friend of mine has this issue of maybe most times he comes back from work, he goes around, maybe he will just come back and he goes somewhere and start drinking and be smoking, and we asked him what's the challenge. He said he has actually not been in any good relationship, that's why. So what is your advice to him?
Yeah. You see, not being in any good relationship itself is not the major problem. The major problem your friend has is part of his primary food that has to be corrected. And when I talk about primary food, it's deeper than the food we eat. It is not the food we eat. So if it has to do with relationship, then we must find out which of the relationship that he has had that is the cause of the present problem of him having wrong relationship. It is not this particular relationship that he is having problem with that is his real problem. It is deeper than that. Such a friend of yours should look for a head coach who will hear his story without any judgmental, feelings. And that is how he's going to find out. It might be directly from his childhood, or it might be even, along the way when he's growing up. So, John, thank you very much for phoning in. But if you want me to still give you more on that, you can send a text to that phone number I've given you, 080-3566-3815. Thank you very much. We will not be able to take more than this because all the time we have just 15 minutes. And when we're going to, come next week, we're going to continue where we stopped, where you will learn more about both relationship and other parts of the primary food. It has been me, Dr. Semiyu OlaGolden, your only doctor on the program of Dish of Life Extra, who takes you from wherever the health challenges is to where you want to be and your lifestyle. Thank you.